Hi ladies! I am starting my frozen embryo transfer vlogs. We are going to be set to do our FET in February, and so I just kind of wanted to journal the next couple months and let you guys know how it goes. I had been searching on YouTube for other people that have done FETs, and I'm kind of struggling. I found a couple different people that have done it, but not as many people necessarily that have vlogged about their IVF cycle. And so I just thought, hey, I'm going to put it out there, let you guys know what my protocol is, and my process, and my feelings, and kind of how we are going about doing it. So just a little update. We are finally in our house in Wisconsin, and we are finally out of the apartment, and I just realized this is the 5th house that I have vlogged in, and I just cannot believe how many times we've moved. So we are all set for Christmas. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the little, sorry, my pillow's right there. And can you say hi, baby? She has a mouthful of chocolate right now because we are in the process of bribing her with things so she doesn't nurse. Okay, so we had thought about going in to do an FET sooner, say like December or January instead of February. And what we realized is that there's a lot to the... Do you want this? There's a lot to the cycle, so there was no time to do that. And the earliest they could really get me in was February, which is when we're going home. So, going home for a visit. So, with the frozen embryo transfer, at least for our protocol, our cycle, you have to be on birth control active pills for 2 weeks before you start anything else. And for me, that's going to be Lupron. So, when I got my calendar, which was on last Tuesday, so a week ago yesterday, I had just started my period, and usually my cycles are 35, 36 days long. So, and I'm supposed to start shots January 5th. There's no time for me to have waited for my December cycle, which is what they asked me to do. They said start birth control on your December cycle day 4. And so I immediately emailed them and said, I don't think there's time for that. Do I need to be starting birth control today, like this cycle? And turns out I needed to. And so they had me on orthocycline. And to be really honest with you, it sucks. The pill is like a Satan pill or something. I don't ever remember having this kind of issue on a birth control pill, but maybe it was a different one. But it's making me nauseous all day long, and I hate it. It's worse when I have to get up with Hope in the middle of the night, and so that's been a huge bummer, honestly. But it's all part of the process, of course. So the other part to this is that we are having to wean Hope. Not sooner than we thought, but it feels a lot sooner than we thought. So I've started the process about 3 or 4 weeks ago. We've transitioned her out of our bed into a crib in our room. No, thank you. Mom. You may not have Mommy's yarn. Okay? Sorry. So we are in the... nope, you can't have that either. So easy to vlog with a baby. Hi. So, hold me. Do you want up and you want to watch? So, weaning is terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever done, honestly. Neither one of us are technically really ready. And so a lot of you probably will say, then why are you doing it? And I've touched on this in a few other videos, but Steven's really ready, and we don't want the kids too far apart. This is already further than we had wanted, and blah, blah, blah. Can you go give Rocky a hug? No. So, Honestly, weaning is just awful, especially now that she can kind of talk. She'll say, "Hold me, please," or she'll say, "Nurse me, please," and so to have to constantly tell her no, it's just really awful. Right now, we're down to pretty much just, hey, listen, shh. Can you go get me your water so I can give it to you? Can you go get me your water? No. Right now we're down to just nursing before bedtime, for both nap and bedtime. I shouldn't even say the word because then she gets all worked up. So, and then in the middle of the night, which she's still waking up a few times in the middle of the night, but I can usually nurse. Okay, so I put Hope over watching a show, so I don't know how long this will last, but so right now we are nursing before nap time, before bedtime, and in the middle of the night. And when I say we're nursing, I'm saying I sit down with her outside of the room and I say, "Okay, Hope, Mama's going to nurse you for 1 minute on each side, and then we're going to go upstairs and we're going to go night-night." And trying to just talk with her, reason with her, and, you know, kind of explain it to her, you know, you're a big girl now. And this does not mean that I think that people should stop nursing at a certain age at all because they're a big girl. I would have loved to nurse Hope until she was 5 if she wanted to. This was not in my plan at all. None of this has been in my plan, honestly. And my heart is broken having to wean her. It is so painful. So, hi. Did I forget to bring you your cup of coffee? Okay, I am determined to finish this video. There's going to be so many videos in this vlog series of this transfer, so I've got to get at least one of them done. So I'll probably make a whole separate video on just weaning her because honestly, for those of you that have to wean your children for specific reasons, it is terrible. There's nothing okay about it. There's nothing easy about it. And it's just been really difficult for us, honestly. It's hard to even really explain the pain that I feel, the guilt that I feel. I cry. I've been crying a lot, just dealing with the process, and she's doing so well. But at the same time, I've had family here for Thanksgiving. My mom is still here. She leaves tomorrow. But my dad was here, and Hope just loves my dad, and so that was just, it made it a lot easier for the transitional times and stuff like that. So we're slowly working through it, and I know it's going to be worth it when we have another baby, but it just makes me even that more frustrated that I should be giving birth to a baby this month. With both babies that we lost, it would have been either a December baby or a January baby, and I could have nursed Hope through the whole thing, and I could be tandem nursing, and so it's just all part of the pain of infertility and the pain of loss and all that kind of stuff. So, but we're trying to look forward, and we're excited about the possibility of being pregnant again and whatnot. So, how my protocol looks is that we're taking birth control basically the whole month of January up until, I believe, January 10th. We start Lupron, or I start Lupron January 5th, and I'm taking just 10 units, so it's not a lot. And I take 10 units for, I think, 10 days or 15 days, and then I drop it down to 5 units. When I drop down to 5 units, I'm taking the estradiol patch, and I think it starts with 1 patch, and then 1 patch, and then 2 patches, and then 4 patches, and it just keeps going up. And I'm on estradiol all the way up past, if I get pregnant, past the pregnancy, 12 weeks into the pregnancy, I believe it is. And then at some point, I drop the Lupron, I'm on the estradiol, and I start the progesterone. And then I'd be on the progesterone till, she said 14 weeks. And I only took it till 10 weeks last time, so that's pretty surprising to me, honestly. So, that's where we are right now. My monitoring will be done in Appleton, which is about 20 minutes away. Come here. So, Appleton's about 20 minutes away. We still come home to do the transfer, and right now we're just trying to get through these first couple weeks of distraction. I mean, since she's gotten up, I've given her a popsicle and a Reese bar. You know, it's like, what else am I supposed to do? I try everything, honestly. So any tips or words of encouragement would be really awesome. And I think that's it. So I'm going to try to end this and then keep you guys updated. They order my medication at the end of this week, and so when I get that ordered and everything, I'll let you guys know, and I'll give you updates on how the weaning process is going. And my last day that I can nurse her is January 5th. I'm not going to be nursing her on Lupron. There has not been any study really done on breast milk and Lupron, so I'm not going to do that. Also, they want your prolactin level to be at a certain... It's either heightened when you're nursing or it's lowered when you're nursing, and either way, they don't want that. So I just can't do it. It sucks. So I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.